Hello, everybody. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you with an evening nowcast. Gusty winds are ripping through the FM area, 52-mile-per-hour gusts presently here. As our stormy weather continues, southern Minnesota continues to see a risk for tornadic thunderstorms. For us, more rain is on the way. Details coming up right now.
Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
Rapidly changing conditions now that these north winds gusting to 52 miles per hour in the FM area have made their way through. The strongest winds where you see this little peach highlighted color here, 35-mile-per-hour gusts in Jamestown. Winds are tapering off a bit out in the oil patch. Now, out in Minnesota, we have gusty winds, a lull in the winds here where you see this, where the low pressure center is working its way through. But we do have south winds fueling thunderstorms down in southern parts of Minnesota. The temperatures, they've been a change, and it is 37 degrees in the FM area. And look at this, 73. You flip those numbers around, whoop, just like that. Minneapolis, they're hot there. And we have milder air starting to punch back in and make its way back into the oil patch out there. And we can check and see, and I'm pretty sure that the reason that that's taking place is because of good old-fashioned sunshine. That's right, making its presence known out in the oil patch out there. You can see the towering thunderstorms unzipping through parts of Iowa right into southern Minnesota. These are the tornadic storms that are working their way through the area. We even had a funnel cloud in our neck of the woods in the 3 o'clock hour out there to the east of the Breckenridge, Minnesota area. Here's what you need to know as we head back to the current conditions on the radar. There's more rain making its way into the region right now as we head into the 7 o'clock time frame. Now, the rain showers that are pushing their way in are pushing their way in slowly from the north and from the west. And because they're moving so slow, we're going to see some lofty rainfall amounts. There's no lightning with these. There's no risk of severe storms from these, but the gusts will make you think it's thunderstorm related. It's not. It's the gusts behind this strong low pressure system exiting. So right now, Mayville, Page, Arthur Valley City, all the way out towards the Tower City area, Lisbon, Gwinner, and Oaks, seeing the heaviest band of showers. And we can look at the rainfall rate associated with this shower activity right here. And we'll see that as it's slowly making its way through, we're going to get some more appreciable rain. So some of these showers are heavy and producing 1/4 of an inch per hour or a little bit more. But as a rule, 1/10 of an inch per hour as this band slowly wraps its way back through the region. So Grand Forks, Mayville, all the way into Hallstatt, all the way through Ada, Norman County, and all the way down into southeast North Dakota. This will slowly work its way through, adding another couple of tenths to our rainfall that we've seen across the area. This is a look at rainfall amounts that has fallen in gauges so far real quickly to show you it's been a soggy 2-day total. The oil patch picking up some yesterday. We had 2 rounds of rain making its way through Bismarck, picking up almost 1 inch of rain, just a little bit more. 1.9 in southern parts of Kidder County, and I ain't kidding. Look at Stutzman County, 2.06 inches of rain. More heading its way into the FM area where we sit at 0.9 inches, but look at the rest of Cass County. 1 to 1.5, 1 3/4 of an inch rain out there as you go toward that Mapleton area. 1.11 inches in northwestern parts of Grand Forks County and almost an inch in Pennington County for you folks in Mavie. Same thing for Richland County. A little lower were the rainfall amounts in Kitson County and Lakes Country here. Well, but we still got a good 1/2 of an inch or even more. And this is the area that saw the funnel cloud today. Rainfall there around 1 inch total as we went through. So that's a look at those. Now we can go back to the radar and look at in between these rain gauges and see where the real heavy stuff had fallen as we've gone through the last day and a half. So we'll take a quick look at that real quickly as we go back and look at the storm amounts of precipitation estimates by Doppler radar. So here we go. This is loading up, and what you're going to see is a very bright, colorful stuff here. This highly colorful stuff. Remember, we got over 2 inches reported in Stutzman County near Jamestown. Southwestern Stutzman County, right on the money. 2 inches there. Mayville, about 1.2 inches there. Grand Forks estimated at 1 inch. Foston, a little lower, about 1/2 inch there. But the western part of Polk County getting into that 1 inch mix. Got a good call from my friend Jimmy, and that's Jimmy Page. And that's from the areas out there in western parts of Polk County near Beltrami. How about 1.68 inches? You could see a little bit more. Got a report as well from Warren, 1.29 inches there, 0.8 inches in the Fergus Falls area. Thanks, Dean. Matt reporting 1/2 of an inch out there in the Monaga area as well. Now, as a rule, the Southern Valley have lower rainfall amounts from this storm total, but as we go into parts of Wilkin, Otter Tail County, Clay County, half inch or more in some of these areas as well. 3/4 of an inch estimated by Doppler radar in Detroit Lakes, and 1/3 of an inch for the Wadena area. Let's go up a little bit farther to the north, and what you will notice is we did get some appreciable rain pushing through Kittson County, western Marshall County, eastern Walsh County rather, and a little bit of a hole in that as we go into the Red Lakes area where estimates of rainfall were still near about 1/3 of an inch for the upper Red Lake area. Now, storms are continuing. Here's the last look at that radar as we head into the evening hours here before Hutch goes to grab a little bit of dinner. As we take a look, we have good old-fashioned rain showers working their way through our area. I did just see a rumble of thunder pump its way up in northern Otter Tail County. So if you're in the Perham area, did you hear that rumble? Let's take a look at this. I think it just happened. So as we take a look at that lightning strike data, it happened about 3 minutes ago. So have you heard that rumble of thunder in and around the Perham area, Frazee area on Highway 10? That's it in our neck of the woods. Not a lot of severe weather here from Grand Marais through Ely and on into Hibbing. We have garden variety thunder showers, non-severe. The main event taking place out towards Minneapolis. The event is through Minneapolis, and it's pushing to the south and to the east as these storms exit. There is what looks like a report of a funnel cloud from Highway 169 and Highway 95 just west of Princeton, and that time was estimated by radar. That time right here, funnel cloud reported by the public out there at 4:48. Now, we did have actual tornadoes, I do believe, reported down in southern parts of the state near Fairmount. There was a tornado report there, not showing up on this one yet, but we do have an active tornado warning south of Wells, heading right into Albert Lee as we speak. Look at a hail core on this where you see the blue. That's some real sizable hail there. The National Weather Service radar says 1.25 inch diameter hail, and the chance for that radar indicated tornado to make its way through. It's moving east at 39 miles per hour. It will not be long before these sweep out through Rochester on into La Crosse. Red Wing, it's moving through you with some severe storms pushing into Wisconsin. Now, for the late night hours, we're getting set up for active weather. We're talking Sioux City, Iowa. We're talking Nebraska and Sioux Falls. Another round for you. This batch here in the parts of central Kansas near Salina will be rocking its way up to areas north of Kansas City and heading toward Des Moines tonight. So we do have a chance in western parts of Iowa of seeing severe weather. We have a chance near Omaha of seeing severe weather. And as a matter of fact, the tornado watch has been extended to this parts of the country. Real quickly, here is a look at that. As we take a look at the tornado watch that's in effect until 11 o'clock here, western parts of the state of Wisconsin, central portions of Iowa in a tornado watch. We have a thunderstorm watch for Sioux Falls and parts of northwest Iowa, where we have another line of thunderstorms developing there. And the tornado watch goes all the way into northwestern Missouri, up there near Maryville, up there near Kansas City and St. Joe's, just north of Kansas City and on in towards Topeka, Kansas for tonight. So that's where the active weather is going to be pursuing and continuing. We have continued windy weather here with falling temperatures. How low will we go? Here you go. Temperatures tonight, dipping in the 20s. Cover your tomatoes out there. Make sure you bring in, you haven't planted the pineapples yet. You get the picture. It's going to be cold. 55-mile-per-hour gusts are going to be a likelihood as we go through the evening hours. And for tomorrow afternoon, expect temperatures to rise into the 50s. We'll have the northwest winds, windiest to the east, closer to the storm, but it will also be cooler there and a few passing clouds. The showers should be gone. The sunshine goes to work out west, as you saw today. We're going to return to the 60s to near 70 degrees in Montana and western parts of South Dakota. And your winds, by the way, will be southerly. The winds will be strongest to the east. Here in the valley, only around 10, maybe 15 miles per hour. Then better weather ahead. And Hutch is all for it. A few spits of showers of rain. Nothing too big Wednesday and into Thursday. As we warm things back up for the weekend ahead, it looks outstanding. Can't rule out a few thunderstorms. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Thanks for watching and have a good evening. Good luck to my Avalanche tonight, playing a little bit of hockey. Good luck to the Wild. Good luck to the Timberwolves. Good luck to the Denver Nuggets. You get it. It's playoff season for basketball and hockey. Rain season. Expect another 1 to 3/10 of an inch of rain in your area tonight as these showers wrapping around the backside work their way through. I can't rule out a flake, but I'm not expecting any accumulation.